Today we are going to do the impossible. We are going to do the opposite of one of the most famous sayings ever said by any English or American. Today we are going to attempt to judge a book by its cover.
What the fuck? The first thing I've seen is every animal is like at least a few inches behind, and then you just got the fucking, I'm guessing that's a rabbit, just going at it with that chicken. 1, 2, 3, Paul, Sophie, Schmid, Sabine, and Premel. Okay, judging, this is a book about animal porn. This is about an animal orgy, and they're just loving their life. It's probably a kid's book, which is why I'm extremely worried. I think this book would actually be a very interesting read. Do I recommend? Yes, I want to find and fucking read this book. This looks... I want to be that chicken. My Flawed Lovers, Dildo... I'm sorry, what? This can't be a real book. This cannot be a real book. He might not be able to make him a sandwich, but he sure as hell can fill his needs. The person who made this book is a genius. They are a fucking genius. Just judging this book by its cover, everyone needs to have this. You know, this is one of those books that on the back of it says keep out of child's reach. I'm not old enough to read that yet. What does that say on the side? I can't read it, it's too small, fuck it. But this, I would say again, if you're experimenting and you want to get into a different, style of love, I recommend this book already. This looks great. Cooking with Pooh. Now everyone loves Winnie the Pooh, come on. And I just love cooking with shit. It just sounds amazing. Yummy Tummy Cookie Cutter Treats. I feel like this is just going to be a normal cookbook, your original, not your typical pull off the shelf book that you kind of read in the bath. No, this is your, I want to make my kids a treat, let's cook with Pooh. Or you want to teach your kids how to read. I feel like that's a good place to start. The ingredients might be simple, I think it'll be easy to follow considering it is Winnie the Pooh, kind of simple to read. I would say this seems like a very good book. I would probably consider opening this one up and reading it. Everything I know about women, I learned from my tract. Oh my god! Roger Welsh. What a man! You could just tell by the wrist that he just knows how to run a tractor. If you read 50 Shades of Grey and you're like, nah, this hasn't got enough for me, read this. This is gonna have more sexual interactions than any other sexual book ever made. This man, Roger Welsh, knows how to treat a lady. So if you need tips and tricks, come to this book. I recommend. This is a great book. I had 10 out of 10 already. I would shag him. Tarzan, the man that looks like he is sexually active with monkeys. Like, I get it. He's supposed to be a feral human, but oh, his muscles. I like Tarzan. I like the films. I've never read the book, but this worries me a little bit. Would I read it? No. Bilbo the Hobbit. What the fuck is this? This has to be a troll. This has to be, and I don't mean that like pun intended, I mean this has to be a troll. This looks like a shit version of Wallace and Gromit. He looks like an egg. Why is his nose shaped like that? Is that a troll or a giant morphed rat? It genuinely looks like a Wallace and Gromit character. It also looks like one of the cavemen. Oh, what's it called? What's that caveman show? Fuck. Rolling Stones? Is it Rolling Stones? I don't know. How to talk to your cat about guns. Every book given to every American with a gun license. America, you guys are either doing it completely right or just so fucking wrong. I ever see a cat with a gun? That's it. Nah, I'm moving planet. This planet's fucked. Cats with guns? GG. You can't give something cute a gun. That's just like double power. This book has scared me. What do I think of it? I think if I saw this book, I would use it to hit someone around the head. I think it would be one of those books that I send to my American friends to take the piss. Would I ever read it? Really, only if I was in a hospital. I think that's one of the books I would read in a hospital. But I also feel like if that book was in a hospital, then the hospital was really fucked up. Whose bottom a lift the flap book? Please tell me this isn't a kid's book. Oh my god, I don't know what to say. I'm usually a very judgmental person and I have a lot to say, but the fact that that looks like an elephant arse in the front of the book with a trunk looking like a ball sack, I'm really worried. I think kids should read this personally. I feel like this is one of those books that every parent should buy to give their kids nightmares. Oh, your kid's pissing you off and they want a story? Whose bottom? The story of How I Met Your Mother. Let's find out what's in your pants. And other fun games by Martha and Charles Shapp. Pictures by Jerry. There's pictures. Oh no. Martha and Charles Shapp. You guys fuck. You were friends for the longest time period and you just wanted to finally fuck. So you came up to write a book and this is what you came up with. This is sad. I love it. It's Martha and Charles. You guys wanted to fuck and then you just had your friend Jerry, you know, just on the side, third wheeling the fuck out of you guys. That is disrespectful. I hope you guys had a threesome because that is ridiculous. The fuck does that say? Annihilation. Jeff Vandermeer. I'm guessing this is about predator plants. If I pick this book up, I would think, okay, this book is about plants coming to life and taking over nature. Or I would think it's genuinely just about predatory plants. I feel like I would be interested to give this book a read. You know, a couple of pages and then give up because I realized I don't give a shit. The jungle. When the fuck have you seen a pig in a jungle? What is it doing? Is his hand up his ass? What the fuck? Where's the rest of the arm? Why is it grabbing its intestine? Upton Sinclair, you have issues. Why is the hand that's in the ass fingers spread? That pig is getting violated to a new extent. Is it bad that I now want bacon? Oh, I have issues. Oh, please move on. Oh my god, now this. Oh my god. The Hobbit 50th anniversary edition. I want it. This, I'm sorry, is that supposed to be Gollum? What the fuck? Bilbo Baggins looks like a fucked up version of Sam. He doesn't even look like Bilbo Baggins. That's not even Gollum. That's fucking Steve. I know him. He lives in my area. Is this a genuine copy of The Hobbit? It's just like they've changed the cover? Or is this more like a 50 Shades of Hobbit? Would I read this? Fuck yeah. Would I read it? Yes. Do I recommend it? I feel like everyone needs this book. Eating people is wrong. Malcolm Bradbury. Why the fuck? Why does it say a penguin book? Is this a book for penguins to tell penguins that eating people's wrong? If so, Malcolm, what the fuck did you experience, my friend? Malcolm, why have you thought about eating people? I've never seen a penguin even eat a fish, if I'm being honest. It worries me that there's a book about this. It worries me that someone thought people need this book. I'm not too surprised. I'm just really fucking worried. It says a penguin book, 3'6". If you're a penguin at 3'6", this is why eating people is wrong. But if you're taller or shorter than 3'6", feel free to munch away at the reckless, hairy fucking humans. You fucking Gary, the farting gingerbread man by Tooting Tom. Tooting Tom, fuck you. Personally, I think this book is 10 out of 10, solely because of the title. This is by far the best book ever made, ever, in Everland. I want to have this book in a frame on my wall that says, whoever sent me this is an arsehole. That's what I want. That gingerbread has IBS. I would read this. I recommend this to literally everyone. Everyone get it framed and put under it. The Spear 101 made me get this. I love it. I love it. I think this is a great book. It turns out you should definitely judge a book by its cover. Everyone that says don't judge a book by its cover, well, you shove your fists up their ass and say, well, the Gary book is the best book I've ever seen, and I judged that solely by its cover, so fuck you. Because if you don't judge a book by its cover, how would we know what the fuck we want to read? So there you have it. We just judged a book by its cover. We actually judged 15 books by its cover. If there weren't 15 in the video, that means one of them was very inappropriate and I cancelled it out, otherwise I was going to get completely cancelled. But thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please subscribe, leave a comment on what your favourite book was, and let me know what your opinions / judgments are of all the books that you found. So as always, get half serious, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and bye!